everybody. Welcome to the Pink Riot Comic Show. It's your girl Keisha, aka Hot Havoc, and I'm here with my amazingly beautiful, awesomely talented co-host Bree. How are you, love?
Doing all right. What up, y'all? It's a day. Lots of crazy things going on, but can I tell y'all how my day immediately got substantially better when I popped into the StreamYard room and I seen this goddess? I'm like, wait, who is it? I'm like, what happened? Where are we getting around the way, Keisha, today? And my fibers are gasted, and we love to see it. And I just had to she hates to be the one to pop her shit, so I'm gonna pop it for her one time because I'm like, girl, who is she? Who is this Hans? Like, you came to play today.
So it's because today was a day, and I was like, I can't look at myself right now. I need to put on a hat. I need to be and look like something different right now.
Period.
So yeah, I pulled my wig out. So if
Period.
y'all see, this is what it looks like. I'm
It's given. I need an around the way girl. Period.
Malika saying the same thing. I was like, it's
Yes,
been a
with the
minute.
hoops and everything. Like, pop off. Period. That's what we got. Fancy Keisha today.
Oh my goodness,
There's
y'all.
different levels of fancy Keisha. This is just one I
Yeah.
hadn't previously been privy to. So I had to give her a little shit about it. But yeah, she looking cute or whatever. She cute
Cute or whatever.
or whatever. Yes. I love it. All right, let's say what's up
Yeah.
to the people in the chat.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
y'all crazy talking about hey, your manager told me you both could start now. Listen, we're still trying to get our lives together, but we appreciate the
Yo.
energy. Yay! Happy birthday! Come on, half
It's our
birthday.
half birthday. It's our
A
half
very
birthday.
merry birthday to us. To us. A very merry birthday to us. Yes. What up, Melanin and Manga? Yay! Thank you.
Hello, Angela. How are you? I'm about to see. This is why I don't do wigs. I'm immediately over it, and I'm like, let me clip this shit up.
Yes. What up, Wong? How you living? How you feeling? I hope you know that you're the answer to one of the questions for people to get entries.
Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop. Get into it. So I just gave y'all that for free. Y'all got to figure out the rest of it on your own.
Right, yo, y'all
Okay.
don't understand. I got a text earlier from Bray. She's like, "What's the name of all the chickens again?" I'm like,
Because I was like, I could
"What?"
only remember 3. And then I was like, I'm not going to dig for this. And I knew it was something like right at the tip of my tongue. And I was like, it's fine. Before I do all of this, I'm just going to text her. What up? Hey, Lady Fantastic.
Hey, hey, how are you?
I love to gain into someone's entry. Oh, wait, what? Are you talking about more entries? Okay. I'm going to assume that's what you're talking about. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Yay. Everybody's excited to see Wong. We love to see it.
right. Wong is awesome. Wong is awesome.
Yeah.
Wong is 12.
Wong is 12 is
That makes
crazy.
sense.
But I mean, we out here is the thing. And Wong confirmed. I am 12. We love it. I love that both
Yeah,
of us were like maybe for different reasons, but we're both like, yeah, I gotta come through with a different vibe today. Y'all peep
right.
the
That
Teddy
hat, I'm loving it.
cover. It's my One Piece vibes had to come through. Oh, where's my thing? Because this is by a black owned brand, and I wanted to shout her out because she does
Yes.
have other cutesy anime One Piece themed hats, and she also has like anime bonnets, like the type that tie in the back. She does all
I'm gonna
types of
need
stuff.
that link.
Dang it, I
I'm
had
gonna
the
need
little
that
thing
link
right
real quick.
here so I could shout her
Right?
out.
It is cute. I need that bonnet though. Like,
Right? So I got okay, I brought it so that I can show. Is it on here? Okay. You guys seeing this unpackaging live. It's so cute. It's
oh,
like a
that's
little strawberry
cute.
milk bonnet. It's
That's
oversized, so it'll fit my
cute.
braids in it, and it ties so that it won't fall off my head. And look, this is her. Oh, perfect. It's reversible, and on the inside, it has like her little chibi, and that's her brand, Kim Beckled.
Brie, that's cute.
Right?
I'm gonna need that. I need that.
And the
I
thing
mean,
I
I
was
have
looking
no
for
hair, but like,
the thing I was looking for had her little card and stuff in it, but I also got like a sticker of this with everything. So I'm probably sitting on
right?
it, but that's what it'd be like sometimes. But yeah, definitely go support her business because she's a sweetie pie. She makes these things by hand. Oh, I found it. Very good. Join the fam at Kim Beckled.
That's
She has this
cute.
cute little note. It came with stickers. She's such a vibe. And yeah, go support Black businesses, especially Blerd businesses. But yeah, you
Facts.
guys know Tony Chopper is my favorite of the straw hats. So I had to. And look at the little things hanging from it are his little
What
feet. I love it so much. They have an
cute.
option that doesn't have the feet, but clearly I wanted the one with the
No, yeah,
feet.
yeah.
Yes.
You
So
need to
yes,
be fly.
definitely. Yay! Okay, people giving love for the chopper hat. Yes, pull up.
Right.
One time for the One Piece fans. Thank you. It is so literally I've been obsessed with this hat for a minute. So I had to go support. It's adorable. And yes, you do need one. Go and get you one.
Yeah.
There's a cute there's a like teal, turquoise, and white one with like little for Nami, and it has like little oranges on the bottom. And then there's the one that looks like like the traditional Luffy straw hat with the red band,
Mhm.
and the things hanging from it are little things of meat. Because like so Luffy, for those who aren't One Piece fans, Luffy's always eating something, like tearing the food up because like he'll get
Gotcha.
exhausted and need to like re-up. And he's always eating this big ass meat off the bone type of situation. So there's like little meat bones hanging out the ends of his hat. It's so cute. And there's plain ones too if you're not a One Piece fan, but yes. Yes, Luffy always eating
Okay.
something. But yeah, so go support her brand because she's a sweetie pie. We rooting for everybody Black. And you see the quality. You see the
That
material.
part. Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah. That is a quality hat. I'm loving it.
Yes. It's like crochet or something, some type of yarn made.
It is.
But I
Oh
love
my
it.
goodness, Bray. It's crocheted, but it's cute. It's
I love
so cute.
it. Yay. Okay. So now
Right.
that I like interrupted our regular broadcast with that full on commercial, but for real, go support her. It's our half birthday, y'all. Like, we've been in this thing for 6 months. We got episodes on episodes. We haven't missed a week. The only week you didn't see us was Thanksgiving, and that's because we have family things. But that
Yes,
don't
yeah.
really y'all wasn't finna rock with us on Thanksgiving. It's all right.
No,
Don't lie.
no, yeah.
Don't lie.
That was fine.
But yeah, we've been here every other week. Oh, excuse me. Yay, thank you. A very merry birthday to
Yes,
us.
thank
Thank you,
you.
Cali Comics. Yes, it's been a vibe. I love doing this with you, Keisha. We have so much fun. I look forward to this every
Yeah.
week, and I feel like we're building such a community. It's always fun with you guys, and we were talking about this the other week. We really couldn't have done this without y'all because,
Yeah.
it's such an interactive environment. We talk to y'all, y'all
It
talk
has
back.
been fun.
Yes.
This has been the highlight of the week. Every
Yeah.
single week. I'm back knowing that y'all are gonna be here and we can act a fool. And
Mhm.
it be just the best time ever, even if
Yeah.
it's a rough day.
Yeah, actually, that part.
Right? Even if it's a rough day, we can come back and just enjoy this time. So like y'all are awesome for this. Just
Yeah,
thank you
you
so much.
are. Thank you, Sheena. We're proud of you guys too, and we love that y'all have been like rocking with us literally since day zero. We'll forever be
Right.
manga fans because they had our backs before we decided to make this thing official.
Melon and manga have been dope. Sheena and Inja are the greatest, and we say this like
Yeah,
nearly every show.
actually, because we love them.
Right.
Hey, Super Red Batman. Sheena is the best ambassador on YouTube. Big facts. I feel like
Yes.
we have like a huge chunk of y'all here with us because they were rocking with us in the beginning. So yeah, we never take for granted like the community that's building
Yeah.
here and what you guys bring to the show, and we love and appreciate you for it. That's why this half year giveaway is a thing, because we were like, man, we've been like rocking with them like every week. It's about that time, because we knew we wanted to do something like this, but it was like, no, let's do it
Yes.
now. So to
And
those of
also,
you,
we got a bunch of duplicates.
yeah, that
Gotta get
part is
rid
like,
of them.
you know what? Let's spread the love. Normally, these things we would just be like trying to give them to people within the book club or donating them somewhere or whatever. But it's like, we have a community of people who we know for sure will enjoy these comics. So yeah,
Yes.
excited to get into that.
Hillary.
Hey Hillary. So we have a bunch of stuff that we're giving away. We talked a bit about it. Keisha was more organized than I am, so she actually has her stacked together to show everyone.
Yes.
As per
Yes.
usual, just vibes, but I can name off a few of the things. Um, let's get into the ways that you can get entries to win the giveaway. So just to clarify, we're doing the giveaway, but it's 2 comic prize packs, and we're really excited about them because together we have about 20 trades, and then we have like, I want to say 12
20
exclusive.
trays per person.
No, like all together. So
Oh,
there's
okay.
2 prize packs. Each prize pack is going to get 10 trades and 6 exclusive variants, and then a bunch of other stuff in there too, and a card folio, so it's like
Mhm.
binder size but to protect your books, and a page size collage of Keisha's beautiful comic collage artwork that she does. It's like
On
gonna be epic.
on top of the bookmarks that we got for Pink Riot and
Correct.
stickers,
And
and I also found more of the bookmarks that I made. So the 2 winners will each get a Bob's Burgers bookmark and then a Wonder Woman / Moon Girl bookmark.
cute.
So a total of 4 bookmarks, 2 stickers, and an entire stack of books and issues for
Yep.
each winner.
Yep, it's gonna be a vibe. So yeah, I don't have my stack with me, and then some of the things are on the way, but each person's pack is also going to each include 4 manga by Black creators, and they're also going to include, like I said, the Unknown Comics exclusives that feature Black characters. So it's a vibe. I'm also trying to rock with somebody else who has blessed our shelves to see if they'll add to that too. And if it doesn't happen in time, that will be lumped in with all of our stuff for our year giveaway.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can do it for the year giveaway because
Yeah. Right now it's a chunk of stuff for each winner, so it's a vibe. But how can you enter said giveaway, you may ask? We will be giving a magic word somewhere later in the show, so that way you guys can answer one of the questions that was posed. But we did a post earlier today that says all of the ways that you can earn entries, so definitely go like and share that post, and that will immediately enter you for 1 entry. of course, all of our Patreon subscribers automatically get multiple entries, and whatever additional entries you earn as a Patreon subscriber will be multiplied depending upon what level sub you're at. So lots of opportunities to get entries so that you can win. If you're not a Patreon subscriber, no worries. We got you too. A little elbow grease can get you a lot of entries. There are some questions on that post where if you answer them, send us the answers via DM, you'll get entries, which will be confirmed via us responding with hearts so you know how many entries you got. Yeah, it's a good time. And you will have from now until our show next week to accumulate entries. And then we haven't talked about whether we're going to announce them at that show or if it'll just be announced on our page. We're probably going to need
You
time
can
to
be on the
tally,
show.
so we'll have to see. But yeah, you have until our show next week to accumulate entries. And we're excited because we love being book fairies. So we're ready to hook you all up. It's a vibe.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
This is gonna be so exciting, y'all. I'm just
Yes.
ready to give away stuff because there's just so much. And
Yes.
because of this, and because I think it was Rachel last week who was saying, like, well, what are we gonna do to top the 1 year? And it had me thinking, like, maybe I should just make a short box for somebody for the 1 year. And
Woo,
then,
that's a crazy upgrade.
yeah.
What? Listen, okay. Y'all, Sheena said I was bugging them all morning trying to get entries. Big facts. So, like, there are 5 questions in that post that if you DM us the answers, you get multiple entries. So I have been cackling all morning responding to y'all's attempts at answering these questions. And I will say that, like, some of them seem easier than what they are, but if you know, you know. Also, one time for Sheena, because she's the only person who did a omnibusy post, so that way
Stop
she
it.
can get
Nope. I need
points.
to see
Yes.
this.
We didn't ask for anything explicit, you know what I'm saying? Just sharing an omnibus and tagging us. So that's another way that you can win entries as well.
Oh, okay. It was just sharing the omnibus. I thought it was like busted open. Sniffed
No,
it.
no, I just said an omnibusy post tagging us. So she shared the omnibus and put hashtag omnibusy. I think, I don't know, I'm inclined to give more entries if you like full on sniffing
Sniff.
omnibusy in the
Yeah.
post. Yeah.
Come
So, you know,
on.
you do with that what you
Join
will.
our OF.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Get into these only fandom vibes. Okay, Callie
Right.
Thomas said, last time I shipped a short box of comics, it only cost me $64.69. That's why it makes it such a peak upgrade for the year giveaway. Because listen, the way
Yeah.
that I knew Keisha had to love me some type of way, because she decorates the short box and has to put that box inside another box. And when it arrives, she smashed it with a hammer. No, she had to put that box inside another box and ship it that way. And so the shipping like sticker, I was like, no, she didn't. Like,
Yeah.
the cost to ship it on top of the cost to source the materials and make everything is crazy. So yeah, the fact that she just offered that is major, because it's also a lot of time, you know what I'm saying? Because she takes a lot of time and care
Yeah.
to do this. So yeah, keep that in mind. That's how the upgraded giveaway is looking already before we even pass this giveaway. All right, what do we got? Um
Yes.
that I
Go
just
ahead and
shared. Listen, anyways, yeah, we encourage you guys to like up the shenanigans, and we'll range. You'll see how many entries it wins you by how many hearts we respond to it with. So yeah, I'm
facts.
here for that. Yeah, get all kinds of explicit and ridiculous. Yeah, we love to see it, and just
Yes.
sneaking watching this at work. Absolutely, because another way to enter, so all of you guys who are here in the chat right now automatically get extra entries. That's like the easiest way to get the most entries in one go, because we're making note of all of you who are here. So you automatically get entries for being here at our half birthday live. So shout out to you
Facts.
for being on top of it. Yes, and just she said that's how hard I go for
Yes.
y'all. Period. Makita. We love to see it. Where oh my gosh, y'all be doing wrong. What's going
Wong is
on?
amazing, and y'all need to treat it with respect.
Thank you, Super Red Batman. It's our
Thank
half birthday,
you.
and we celebrating
We're
it like it's our full birthday.
6 months old, baby.
Give it
6
to me,
months
give it to me,
old.
give it to me, give it. Pop,
6
pop,
months
pop,
old.
pop, pop, birthday. I know. Yes. Boop. Thank you. Okay. Period. Hair on effing fleek and is. Yes.
Yes. I'm loving it.
Yay. Thank
I'm about to go
you.
get me another wig. It's been a minute since I've done this.
Why are y'all like this?
You know what? I love that for y'all.
Yeah,
I
their
love
love
that
for
for
each other
y'all.
is being
Sheena
comfortable.
wrote, "My heterosexual life may end ya." Absolutely.
And her response,
Everyone needs
have
that.
my heart and soul, Sheena. They're too adorable.
Yes.
Yeah, all of the love in the chat. We love to see it.
All right.
All of the
So
So
let's
for
get
once, you guys,
into
wait, how do we note this momentous occasion? For once, Keisha's pulls drastically outweigh mine. What do y'all
to be
think about
fair.
that? Let's sit in this moment.
To be fair, it was free comic book day.
Uh-huh.
And my shop had 20% off. So I was
Period.
like, how else am I gonna get this stuff? How else?
That's fair. I'm
So
also
yeah.
had to make a big deal out of it, but I also did not pick up my pulls this week yet. I just have my free comic book day pulls, but nonetheless, for once, it's not me. It does happen sometimes.
It is
Yes, she did. She had to do it. You got to take advantage of those bargains.
Yeah.
Bargains.
Because everything is so expensive these days.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, right. Like run up whatever you can get on sale before these tariffs start whipping our asses. Like actually.
just saying, right?
Right? Oh my gosh.
But how was your free comic book day? Like, how was it at your shop?
You guys will see my free comic book day recap video on Pink Riot Comic Show page once I edit everything. It was a good time. I will say that I'm used to more like giveaways and shenanigans happening at my local comic shop to the point where I have yet to feel like I needed to go anywhere else. This year was a little lackluster in comparison to previous years, but that's literally just me being spoiled because Cape and Cow is always on 10 for free comic book day. So this year they had a thing where, so every year they partner with Alameda County and they do a food drive. So they have a thing where it's like, bring what you can, but if you bring $50 worth of non-perishable foods, you get like a bunch of incentives. So I always bring it anyway. Anytime they have a giveaway, something I try to pull up because it's a community situation. So I brought my stuff. They immediately gave us a $10 off coupon for whatever we were going to purchase in store that day. And I came a little later because I had another appointment at the opening time. So I missed out on the other things, but they did give away like a coupon for the ice skating rink that's like literally across the street and like a discount off of world famous Hot Boys, which is this like restaurant place across the street from them. It is so bomb, y'all. They have these like spicy chicken sandwiches and they make like bow nuts. It's like beignets and donuts together. It's like it's soul food, but it's hella good for no reason. So they're giving people discounts for that. So that was a vibe. Because I also brought the $50 worth of donated goods, that increases the number of free comics you can take. So they let everybody who comes get 5, but when you bring $50 worth, they let you get 20. So I was like super gassed to get the books, and then I'm looking and I'm like, oh, it's really only like 3 free comic book day comics that I was pressed to get.
Yep.
But I just picked up the other stuff that kinda looked cool because, sometimes those things will surprise you. I've had that happen before where it just looked cool, so I got it, and then I end up wanting to get the trade for that later because the free issue was actually pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
So I'm hoping that
Mhm.
that will be the case with some of those books that I got. Overall, it was a good time. They had, like, a wheel that you could spin, and, it had, like, a bunch of stuff that you could get a free prize if you bought something that day. So my wheel spin awarded me a Cape and Cal Comics exclusive variant of issue 1 of Goobers. So I got
Okay.
that. Yeah, I know, super random. Um,
Right.
yeah, and I got my free comic book day comics. I got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Champion, a graphic novel for free
See,
comic book
mine
day.
didn't even have that option, and that's what frustrates me about Free Comic Book Day is that regional, some people just get amazing options, like amazing stuff.
I get that they try to spread
Mm.
it out to make it fair for
Yeah,
everybody, but it's also like, is that really the way to go? The one of
yeah.
the main ones I was excited to get was this Marvel Voices one.
Yes, yes.
Yep.
And we also have Black Butterfly Dream Lab and Instagram was saying that Marvel Voices. That was the one I was looking for.
Yeah, that's the main one. And I got this Marvel Voices as well.
Yeah.
Those are the main ones that I was looking forward to getting. I got this Thundercats and Powerpuff Girls.
See, now that's a collab.
Right.
It's so just so weird, but so I want to see it.
And I got this Blood Hunt one and
Yeah.
Gargoyles, Demona.
Okay.
And I made Christopher was there with me, so he got to pick 5, and he didn't want anything, so I made him get another Marvel Voices so I could have 2. You couldn't get duplicate.
Yep.
And
That's how you
then
do it. You bring people to get more.
and I got this Boom 20, so Boom
Mhm.
Studios is having their 20th anniversary, so they're re-releasing some of their iconic runs in trade paperback or like full with the whole run in one book format. So I'm
Mhm.
not even sure what's in here, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up copying some of those for the 20th anniversary just because I think some of them were previously not available in that format. But that's something to look into if you're interested in Boom titles, which why wouldn't you be? I also got, I'm probably going to murder this, Kagurabachi. Blah, 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 blah. I got this because it looked
Okay.
cool. I also got
Ajira.
Shaman King Flowers because it also looked cool.
Yeah, that
And
one wasn't at my shop either.
Best of 2000 AD.
Oh, right. That's with Judge Dredd.
Sure.
You're like, yeah, that's
And then
fine.
I got Black Mirror
Okay. I like
and
that.
right? I was like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah,
And then I
that looks
got
cool.
Def Leppard Hysteria. And I got I Hate Fairyland.
I Hate Fairyland is amazing.
I knew you would like that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Yeah. It's one of
And
my favorites.
let's see, Planet Death.
Okay.
And Find Your Dark New Fear. It's like some shorts. So there's the Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, Rite of Spring, uh Tuatha, 30 Days of Night, Falling Sun, and Blood Honey, all in one.
Okay.
So that's all the
Hold on.
free comics
So
that I got. And
Hillary
let's
is saying Those were all the free ones? Yes, those are all from Free Comic Book
Yeah,
Day.
all of those I
Yeah.
got for free comic book day, and then because I
Mhm.
had to buy something so I could use my $10 off coupon, I know you guys probably heard me talk about issue 2 of this a while back. So there was this weird thing. The story is called "What's the Furthest Place from Here?" And
Mhm.
the first run or the first arc of it, each issue, you had the option to just buy the comic or buy the comic that was a combo with a vinyl record that had a song that corresponded with the story. So I'd pre-ordered these, but I guess they had like a print issue or something. So I didn't get them at the time. And then when they like reprinted them to release so that everybody who ordered them could get them, I somehow only got my issue 2. So yeah, I got the other remaining ones. So now I have What's the Furthest Place from Here, issues 1 through 6. They're all signed by the authors because they were recently at Cape and Cal Comics. So when I went to fill my gaps, they hooked me up. So this is what I mean by like when you show love to your LCS, they show love back, because this would have been
That's
like
dope.
double the price if they had charged me for them being signed, but they didn't. They just showed mad love. So I got all 6 of these issues with the corresponding vinyl. And it's
That's
been a
dope.
time. I knew we were gonna do first 3 then see, so I read the first 3 and listened to the corresponding records. And I won't spill the tea now because I want to see your pulls first, and then we'll do our first 3 then see. But I will say I wish more books did this because it was such a cool experience. Even if like I would love it to be vinyl, but even if they don't do it with vinyl, I would love it if they just were like scan the QR code and go to our Spotify playlist that corresponds with this issue. Like more
Mhm.
people should be doing this. Like
Yeah.
what was the name of that
Yeah.
other run that I was trying to get you to read? Buh, 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 buh.
There was oh, wait, the Jimi Hendrix graphic novel was similar to that, like, it didn't come with a vinyl, but the words like, they had the lyrics on certain pages, and if you played the song while you were reading it, it just, like, heightened the experience of that graphic novel, so
Yes,
definitely
more of
understand,
that.
definitely
Oh, it was
understand, yeah.
Night, the book Nights. They had the single issues, and each month when the single issue came out, it did have a little
Mhm.
code. You could buy the exclusive merch that was that corresponded with that,
Oh,
and it did have a playlist to reference. So, like, other people, it's not like they're
oh,
the only ones that did it, it's just they're the only ones that did it with vinyl, and that just was hella
yeah,
peak. So,
yeah,
it's been a good time.
that's
But
dope.
yeah, and that's all my free comic book day haul. I did not grab my pulls for this week, so that's all I got. I
That
know.
is shocking.
Right? Is it not?
But I like how much your comic shop had for Free Comic Day because I was struggling to find, like, 3.
Oh, no.
Struggling. I was
And I
struggling.
didn't even grab from the, like, YA table because they did have it separated. They had, like, a
Yeah.
YA table, like, a general table, and then the other side was, like, mostly, like, manga-centric. But, yeah.
Alright, so oh my goodness, the fact that y'all have hashtag #OmniBussy Gang, I
Period!
fucks with that. I fucks with that in the chats. It's #OmniBussy Gang.
Yeah! And
Yes,
also,
yes.
shout out to you, the comic raider, for tuning in while you're at work. I know that's right. You better get them entries.
Yeah. Alright, and then Ajira, shout out to Ajira over on Instagram is saying, "Oh, they didn't make it to Free Comic Book Day," and it said, "I shall do better, Hot Havoc and Variant Vixen, this I pledge." I like the way that was phrased. Yes.
Listen, okay? I pledge allegiance to the free comic book day to
Right?
everyone
That
everywhere.
I like that it
Yeah,
was phrased. Hey,
yeah, I
Courtney.
love it. We
Alright,
meant that y'all were
so
making fun of us last week, but apparently we needed to be doing more PSAs so people would miss free comic book day.
mm,
Mm.
mm.
All right, what
Alright.
you get?
So, I'll start with my Free Comic Book Day because I have 2 weeks worth of stuff and then what I picked up. Um my free comic book day was underwhelming. I won't even like hold you. I got there early thinking that, oh, there was gonna be a whole bunch of stuff. It was gonna be cool, fun, whatever. And got there early. I was a third person in line. Third person in line.
That's some crazy behavior.
And yeah. And it was just blah. I was in and out in like 20 minutes.
Oh.
So we'll go over what I got because I only got 5 things.
Oh
And
no.
I will say that this was the package that everybody got.
Oh,
So
that's
like
cool.
once you picked out your comics, they put them in this bag and sealed it up. So I have my coupons for the next couple of weeks. And then I have a Pokemon Nano Block in here, which is really cool. So
Period.
let me see if I even picked up if these were mine. Did I pick up these? Oh, I did. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. So I guess I did get the YA one. So I got Creaky Acres.
Sure.
Why? There's a little black girl on it. I know nothing else
There you go.
about this. So that's fine. What else? I think this was Blood type, and I think I only got it because it's horror, and I had to pick a 5th one. I knew literally nothing. When I say I was underwhelmed, just that was it. I have the I Hate Fairyland because I absolutely love I Hate Fairyland, like
Period.
so much. I bought the omnibus last year, and I was just like, why not? Adorable violence. It is the best experience in the world. I now buy everything, anything in this run, the
Yes.
series, what have you. I buy it all. So I ate Fairyland. Yes, yes. Apparently I did get the Boom 20.
Yeah. You're like, this looks cool.
Yeah. When I
Yeah.
say I was just picking up things, I really like no rhyme or reason outside of
Yes,
the Marvel
Rachel.
voices.
Because normally we're excited and we have to like edit down to make sure we're within the number we can get. But this year was not like that.
Right.
Yeah.
It was not. And it had me thinking, I was like, well, maybe it's like this because Free Comic Book Day is connected to Diamond
Mm,
distribution and they're being sold this year. So maybe, I don't know, there was something going on with that. Or maybe because we're in this economic situation we're in where a lot of comic book shops aren't able to do as much as they usually do every year. I was like, this just felt like the best recipe of blah.
yeah.
So, I'm just gonna be happy that I got my 20% off for my
There you go.
comics and keep it moving.
That part.
So let's see. My goodness. This is a bunch of stuff. Okay. Because I was reading a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's start with the issues. Why not? All right. So I have question number 6. Ooh, can we even see that? So number 6 is the end of the line. We're now coming up to the end of the story. We know who is creating the havoc in the Watchtower, and she's now like, coming to the end of that. This was fine. It started out really, really good for me, and now I'm just like, this was a solid story. I don't feel bad about it, but I'm also not like super in love with it.
That's fair.
We have Storm number 8,
Ah! Ah!
which I'm loving this cover.
Listen, what's his name?
Like,
Manhanini. What is his name? The guy who's
who?
been doing the A covers, Mateus.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. When
Yeah.
I tell
These
you,
covers are gorgeous.
he does not miss. Not a single miss, even outside of the Storm covers. I'm like, yeah, just keep that check signed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because listen, also, am I the only one who's absolutely obsessed with Storm's armor?
Yeah.
Like,
No, she looks amazing. It looks
come
like
on.
it's the same or something similar to the Marvel What If.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that armor she has in that show, if y'all can remind me if I'm saying it right. But like, yeah, she looks gorgeous in this cover.
Yeah.
Black Butterfly Dream Lab says the hair in the world is not ready in Marvel's voices, y'all. Yeah, she looks ethereal
Like,
on this cover.
oh my gosh. Yeah.
Like, oh, we need that second camera where I can just like look down on it.
Listen, y'all,
All
the
right.
way that if y'all don't know nothing else about Keisha stays trying to figure out ways to like enhance y'all's experience while watching.
Yeah.
And the struggles that we have had with trying to get these other platforms to work just for the sake of being able to have multiple camera views so we could like show y'all flip throughs and stuff like that has been like hours of our lives that we will never get back, and we're
Never.
still trying to do it. It's
Never
crazy.
get back. It's been ridiculous,
Yeah,
but
we've even enlisted the
we're
help
gonna
of
make this an
other
immersive
YouTubers.
experience.
Yes, we're working on it, guys. Keisha will not quit. Even when I get cranky and frustrated, Keisha does not quit. She'll just be like, "Okay, that's enough for today.
We'll
We're
try
gonna
next
try
week.
it again." Yeah, exactly. Like, just wait till our next meeting, and I'll be like, "Oh." That's just for context. There's nothing wrong with what Keisha's doing. It's something wrong on my end. And we've even enlisted the help of other people to get it together, and it's still not
Shout
working.
out to Room Full of Blerds.
Yeah, one
That
time
was
for
a whole
Lady
thing.
Mandalore because she was just like, I have never seen this before. And we're like, well, at least we know that we're not tripping.
Right?
It's crazy. My bad.
All
Continue.
right.
I just had to share
No,
that
no.
because she is really determined to get these extra views,
We are.
extra
We are.
angles, extra camera opportunities. Yeah.
We
We're gonna
are.
get
This is about we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. All right. So what do we have? Okay. So next up is Doom Academy, number 3.
yes.
And so far, I'm enjoying this. It's cute. It's cute. I think I'm gonna hold off on it and just read it as a trade. Only because that's how I did Strange Academy and I
Mhm.
enjoyed it that way. So I'm gonna just keep with that tradition, but I'm gonna keep collecting the issues for that one.
Okay.
What's next? All right. So next up is Absolute Green Lantern number 2.
They must not have had the other variant. Ain't no way you seen that other variant and picked that one.
I did not see anything else. This is all they had left.
Okay.
Um, I read the story.
What are your thoughts? Is it actually we said we were gonna let the beat build because I feel like that would have been a lot of ground to have to recoup in one issue, and I'm looking at your face. Okay. Okay. I heard what you
I'm
said.
finding it. I'm finding
I'm
it.
finding it. Oh no.
I'm finding it.
Oh man. If any of
It's
y'all
not
are reading
bad.
Green Lantern, drop your give us an emoji of how you're feeling
Yeah.
right now with those colors.
Please let me know because I'm reading it. Once again, it's not bad. I'm just you can't start with NK and then
And think you're
give
gonna
me
half step.
McDonald's.
We Are you gonna go from NK to MC like that? That's crazy work. Oh my gosh. Y'all, it's so bad. It's got Keisha switching up her analogies. She said, we got NK
Yeah.
at home. Well, I'm not going to
Mhm.
McDonald's."
Basically.
That's
Once again,
crazy.
I'm gonna finish it. I'm gonna finish it
Yeah.
because I'm gonna like we said, I'm finding it. I'm not gonna judge. I'm gonna try really, really hard not to judge too hard.
Oh no. Okay.
But
Okay. Oh gosh.
yeah, yeah. Okay, next,
Next.
next. Um, Secret Six. I am
Okay.
enjoying this one.
Yeah.
So like, so this is after Wallace has like done everything right,
Which issue is this?
and This is issue. Well, I could talk about issues 1 through 3 because I've read them all.
Okay.
And so after Wallace has done everything, right, she gets locked up. She ends up. There's a superhero anti hero who wipes her memory, right?
Mm.
And oh my goodness, um, woman like wipes her. I'm sorry, my phone is like going off right now.
Tell
Wipes
yourselves
my.
to wait. Dang.
So like Wallace gets her memory wiped, and then there's a group that ends up breaking her out of prison, right? Because they're trying
Mhm.
to get information out of her. Well,
Yeah.
there's some people who were on Suicide Squad, and then there are people that Wallace did wrong who are
Mhm.
now, unfortunately, but fortunately, coming together to find Wallace to exact revenge. And
You're
all of
talking about
these people,
Waller.
Waller, sorry.
Okay. I was
Sorry.
like, am I okay? Okay, we on the same page.
Yeah, Waller. So like they all are trying to find her to hunt her down. And so
She
you have
deserves
that, but then yeah,
it. She
but then
deserves
like
it.
they also have their own issues with one another, and
Mhm.
it's super super queer. Everybody is
Great.
it's a very inclusive group of folks
We
that
love to
I'm
see it.
enjoying very very much.
Nice.
Um and the artwork is standard for DC. I
Okay.
think it's very very cool.
Okay.
you know. But yeah, we have Catman in here, Black Alice. We have John Kent, who is like Superman, but he's the one that has a boyfriend who is also has superpowers now. So
Period.
they're all like working together. Yeah, and then we have our first trans superhero in DC that's also in here, and she's a
Come on,
Dreamwalker.
PC. That's all you had to say, Keisha.
Yeah, she's a
Wait,
Dreamwalker.
that was crazy. You know I love dream
So like,
magic.
yeah,
Yeah, dream
yeah,
magic, dream
Dreamer
power.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dreamer is a badass. I'm like so far, yeah,
Okay,
enjoying
let
her.
me find out. Okay, so I'm gonna have to get that trade.
Yeah. All
Nice.
right, what else? I have Bitterroot. I have not read
Yes.
this one yet
Oh,
because next week we are supposed to have Aurora's podcast coming in. So we're gonna be talking to them, and in issue 1, um one of them from Aurora's podcast wrote an article in the back. So I wanted to save it so I actually remembered what I was reading so we could talk about it then.
there you go. Period.
So I have cover A and B. So yep, yep.
Absolutely.
What else?
That was a must.
I have Doom's Division, One World Under Doom.
Nice.
Um this is a version of Tiger Division, but now, is taking over. I haven't read it yet. I think I'm just going to be collecting this so I can have the whole Doom event, and I'll read that later. What else? Okay, I went to my side chick. I
Of
went to
course
my
you
side
did.
chick.
Have a good night,
Yes,
Super
yes.
Red
Night
Batman.
night. So I went to my side chick today because today was a lot.
Yeah.
And they had this amazing sale where they had comics in there for $1. So please know
Period.
that in the giveaway, there's a bunch of comics in there that I bought for $1,
Yeah.
and they came bagged and boarded. So
Oh,
I found
nice. Come
pieces of
on.
my
Filling the moon girl gaps.
filling my Moon Girl gap slowly but surely. So I have these three. And then there was a run that I started, Bylines and Blood. And
Hmm.
I started this last year. I read the first issue, thought it was cool, but then I wasn't able to get the rest of the run. So I was
Mhm.
like, all right, I need to find this eventually. So my their name is on here. Nope, we're gonna cover that. because nobody needs to know where I bought my stuff. But I got it for $1.
The shade.
Yeah, it's mine. Yo,
Now,
because right now they got graded comics. They got graded comics in there for $25, for $40. That this one right here, Excellence Number 1, that I got a 9.8 graded comic and I paid $170. Bree, they have a 9.6 in there for $25.
and I would have got it.
I'm about to go get it. I'm about
I'm
to go
like,
get it. They also had Nice House on the Lake signed for $40 graded, like a 9.6.
what?
Yes, I'm gonna take a video and just like walk you through this comic book shop. When I say
That's
they're
me
just
though.
like
I'm not letting everybody.
no, just you. Just you. You're just getting this. Nobody else is seeing this because I need to like bleed them dry first.
Oh my god, it's the Hot Havoc exclusive.
No, but in all seriousness, they have a Brother Voodoo number 1.
Rachel said,
They
"Rude."
got a
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta keep that on lock because you're
yeah.
like,
No.
I'm looking.
They got
I'm
a
not
Brother
gonna say
Voodoo
nothing.
number 1
Come
for
back.
$140. I'm going back next week to get it.
I know that's right. I know that's
D
right.
Yeah. So no, I won't ever tell y'all the name of this place. Never.
Oh, I just realized I forgot something. Okay, go
What?
ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so those are all my issues. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. I need you to buy Power Company.
Yeah, I have to wait
This was
for
great.
mine. I have to wait for mine because I didn't get the ratio at my comic shop, so I had to order it from elsewhere. So it's on the way. I wanted the
Yeah,
Vixen variant.
understood.
Yeah.
1000% understood. It is a great start. Like this came out with a bang.
Is
I
it
had
a
a
one shot
great
though?
time. No.
It's not?
It's a full no, it's gonna be a full run.
Hold the
Hold
phone.
on. It better not be a one shot.
I
Please
thought it was
don't
a one
because
shot.
the way please don't tell me no, it can't be a one shot. It can't be a one shot. It can't be a one shot. Please let us know in the comments. It cannot be a one shot
It's the Power
because
Company, but it says something else after it, right?
it's Power Company recharged. Because there
Recharge.
used to be another power company.
Yeah. I got
Josiah
the
Power. It can't be. Hold on, I'm on DC's.
I'm on League of Comic Geeks.
I knew it was an oversized issue. Ah, dang it. Please don't tell me this is a one shot. It's feeling like a one shot. Damn it. Because it felt thick. I was like, this is thicker than your average. I need a full run of this. This issue made me like Batman.
Yeah, I'm just seeing the one issue, love.
Yeah. It made me like Batman. And that's unheard of. I know
Wait, the
Sheena's
black
in
Batman
here.
or a regular
Just
Batman?
black Batman, because everybody in here is black.
Yeah.
Everybody in here is black. So you have
I mean, I already
Signal, you
like
have
that. That's the only way that I mess with Batman, but I feel you.
yeah. But like I was never a Batman person. He was just, he was there. But
Yeah.
like the way situations broke down in this issue, and then you saw the way Batman's mind was thinking through, the crime scene was fantastic. And I was like,
Okay.
oh, this is why it's Detective Comics DC. I like this.
Yeah.
I
I'm
see
gonna hit you
why. Okay.
with the Sherlock Holmes aspect of it.
Yeah.
More
That's what it
interesting.
was. Because I love Sherlock Holmes. So like it very much gave that where he just broke it down. And I was like, whew, this is great. I might have to read something else, like,
Straight
connected
Edgewood
to
said,
Batman.
"I'm not a fan of Robert Pattinson Batman." That would make 2 of us, my guy. 100%. I definitely love Selena Kyle in that version of Batman, which is upsetting. We talked about this when we talked about Penguin. We were
Mhm.
like, if
Yeah.
they decide to like branch out with the other characters who were like adjacent to Penguin or that were just like slightly featured in there, is it
Mhm.
going to be a whole new cast of people, or are we going to get the Robert Pattinson Batman? Because I loved Zoe Kravitz as Selena Kyle, but it's like, if we have to let her go so we don't have Robert Pattinson, that I'll take that L. I definitely will. Ugh. But yeah, it's
Like, you
looking
don't
like
want him to ever show up again.
what's and it's crazy because I love him in other roles, but just not he just was not it as Batman for me. Like, what was that movie where he was in about like timelines with Denzel Washington's son? That movie went
Mhm.
crazy. Do you understand me? And that was like totally different Robert Pattinson. But him as Batman is not it for me. Yeah.
Um, Hillary says Keisha's in disbelief. I absolutely am. I really wanted this to be more than a one shot.
Cause yeah,
My heart is a little broken.
they literally always do us like that when it's like an all black everybody story.
And
Always.
what's crazy, it looks like it was set up to be more than this because in DC Powers in February, you get Josiah talking to Black Lightning about, restarting the power company and doing all of this. Like, I thought this was gonna be big. I thought they was, hyping this up to be something major, and for this to only be a one shot. Come on.
Unless it got delayed or something, and that's why I'm not seeing the next issue, it's a one shot. And the movie that I was talking about with Robert Pattinson and young Denzel is called Tenet.
I guess.
Okay, my bad. Let me stop calling him young Denzel. It's John David Washington. But yeah, that
You did
movie was
not call him. If you don't,
that's Denzel's son all day long.
I know you say young Denzel. I'm like, young
I couldn't
Denzel.
remember his name. You know who I'm talking about. At least I looked it up this time.
True.
Yep. Rachel looked too. No, they're calling it a one shot. Yep. So sad day.
Yeah,
That's how they
that's
do. That's what they
ridiculous.
do. Like, oh, the gang's all here. Must be a one shot.
Cause Aletha Martinez is on this. Like, Carrie
That's how we
Randolph is on
feel
this.
every year in February getting a DC Power. It's the same vibes.
Yo, so pissed.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
so what do I get? Okay, I only have a few more things. So
Mhm.
if you can see in the back, I got the Doom box.
Yay! So you see what I'm talking about the other side, the Sanford Green
Yeah.
with all of the I love that. That whole spread is crazy to me.
Yep. And I have it. You see, I have my Doom book in the
Yeah,
back. I have it sitting next to it.
as you
So
should. Period.
yeah.
I love that for you. I was like, listen, y'all, I felt so bad because I was like, when I finally remembered to get it from my comic shop, they were like, we sold out. I was like, you're lying. There's been hell of these every time I've been over here. So, anywho, I'm
Nah,
glad you got it.
it's a fire short box. Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
okay, so what else? Because these were 20% off, and because I do read so much DC, and everything that has been happening in DC right now is you have to know what happened with Waller. So I now have to go back and read Task Force. Because I'm loving the All In saga. I
Wasn't there
got the
like
trade for
3
that.
different Waller books back to back though? I feel like
Yes.
yeah.
So it
Okay.
was Task Force, it was Absolute Power, and then there was Absolute Power Origins.
The
So I didn't get
oversized.
Origins. Mhm. I didn't get Origins, but I got these 2 because I was like,
Mhm.
I can wait on Origins and
Yeah, there you
yeah,
go.
Wall of
Wall of
Rising. So I was like, I can wait on those and I'll read these for now. Um, so I got these. Hopefully I get to hit them soon.
Yeah.
Saga Volume 12.
You caved and got the volume.
Oh yeah, because all I have is volumes. I don't have the thick
Okay, okay,
ones.
okay. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, all of
Yes.
mine are the trade paperbacks.
I'm over here trying to hold strong because I'm a hardcover whore and I'm waiting for book 4.
Now, I have nostalgic ties to getting the trade paperbacks for Saga, because that's
That's
how I started them. Like,
fair.
yeah, I think like volume 8 was coming out when I started reading it. So
Mm.
like, yeah, I only have the trade paperbacks, and as always, the covers are awesome.
Yeah, they don't miss.
Yeah, and
But
then I got this last one because of you. I got
yes,
the
let's
Dark Knights of
go.
Steel. Yeah, when
Okay,
you
so
were
we're
talking
talking
about it
about
being about
yeah,
yeah, being dropped in a different time period and there's magic and gods and stuff, and I was
yeah.
like, "You know
It's
what?
giving DC but make it fairy tale.
Yeah." So I'm like, I mess with this. Imma get this.
Troa
Yeah.
Barton too said I saw the comics on the thumbnail and clicked instantly. Well, hey, welcome. You're in the right
Hey.
place.
How you doing?
Yes. Yes, it is a
So
great freaking series. I haven't finished the last few because I stopped collecting the issues. That's why I was so excited to get the hardcover. So
yeah.
now we can catch up together and talk about this. Not next episode because we got guests, but we could talk about
For
this
Saga?
soon. No, for
Absolutely.
the nights.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We can definitely do that. And then, okay, last thing I got
Mhm.
is I got a poster of the Strange Academy cover.
Oh, nice.
That's really it. Yeah, because
Cool.
those are my babies. I love them dearly. Um, it has its issues, but I enjoy that cute little run. So
Period.
yep, and this is going on my ceiling because I officially have no space on my walls.
Your ceiling's gonna look so cool once you fill it up, though. Yeah, and you got
Yep.
2 posters, 2 more posters coming from me, so you'll be getting closer to that. Um, I forgot, don't ask me how. It's been a week, guys, but I went
Mhm.
to Sister Sci-Fi's event with Chapter 510, and Nnedi Okorafor was there. And so one of the things that I'm adding to the giveaway is I got the paperback of LaGuardia signed to give to y'all. Okay, so that's going in there. But I'm gonna turn my camera off real quick and go get it. I got my Shuri cover Funko Pop signed by her as well. So I have to show you guys.
Yes, please. Please
Okay.
show that.
Hold on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. So then we can talk about the comics. What have y'all been reading lately? Oh, I didn't even talk about the stickers I got. I just got Tina Turner. Cause
Cute.
now, yeah, I got my file cabinet and I've been just trying to get more stickers to put on my file cabinet. So looking for gigantic ones to put on there. So I got my Tina Turner one because I love Tina Turner.
Who does it?
And that is all. Right? All right. So I think I'm officially caught up in all of my reading, with the exception of Bitterroot. And I can't be more proud of myself. I am so proud of myself.
Period, as you should be.
Oh, Sheena says, nice sticker. Thank you. Yeah, my comic book shop has some decent stickers. And then Troll Barton says, my faves from yesterday was Psylocke 8 and Psylocke 7 and Storm 8. See, Bree is collecting Psylocke, so I haven't read it yet. Y'all let me know if that's something I need to look into. But Storm's run is great. Storm's Run is definitely. I did not read that, so I guess I'm not completely caught up on Storm. But yeah, Storm is great. Tro Barton says, did she get her Funko signed by the actress? No, she got the Funko signed by Nanetia Corfor, right, Brie?
Yeah, Nadia Cole
And
is the
Nanetia
author.
Corfor, right? She wrote one of Shuri's runs for Marvel. Hold on, let's blow this up. That's
Yes.
dope. That is
Y'all,
dope.
this thing had been in plastic the whole time and I took it out. So now let me know in the comments if you have ideas about what I could put over this to protect it. Because I don't know if the
A clear
Sharpie is going
sticker.
to make it on this. A clear sticker is an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the 2018 run, that she's the author of that run. So I was
Yeah.
like, I had to. And
Yeah.
Keisha is not the biggest fan of this story, but LaGuardia. And I got this signed, and that's going in one of the giveaway bundles because I had a hardcover and a paperback. So I got the hardcover signed for myself, and I got the paperback signed for y'all
Nice.
because I love y'all. There isn't protectors from those Funkos. So when you get it like this inside part is typically like covered with plastic and then the cardboard is on the outside. But I took that plastic off because I wanted her to sign the actual thing and not the plastic because the plastic can come off. So I was thinking about like what you said about a clear sticker makes sense, or getting like some resin or something, or I don't know, just something because I don't want
that
it.
makes sense.
But yeah, they had a rule you could only get 2 things signed and then you had to get back in line. So I got back in line so many times, guys. Just so that I could get all of my stuff signed. Hold on. Just buy the BCW large clear Funko box. I thought that was like the same size as this. I will look into that and see.
Yeah.
I will definitely look into that and see. So I appreciate that.
That would be good.
But
good
yeah,
looking out, Thor.
Right, period.
Right.
Okay, we love a rec. If I could recommend a book for you both to read if you haven't before, is Identity Crisis by Brad Meltzer. Looking it up right now.
Right. That's Ooh, okay.
That looks cool. Rags Morales.
Ooh, I like that.
Okay,
so for those that don't know, for those that don't know, it's saying the all too human lives of superheroes when the spouse of a member of the Justice League of America is brutally murdered. With one of their own dead, the entire superhero community searches for the killer, fearing their own loved ones may be the next targets.
The way that I just immediately added to cart.
Right? I like that. I like when you see like the very
Okay, let's see. Period. Add to cart. Thank you. We love a good rec.
The humanized side of them, and like, yeah, they go through things too.
That's what makes them more interesting. Okay, hold on. Comments. Okay, the other box should fit over it. Okay, perfect. I will definitely get that then. Oh no, somebody said don't take recommendations from TM. We take recommendations from everybody, and if it's bad, we're gonna tell you about yourself on Beyonce's internet.
Let me go put this in the card now. All right, what's going on?
Yeah, what up, Dwayne? Dwayne said,
Dwayne, how are you?
Right. We're doing great. You made it. It's an
Yeah.
period. But yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
So
have
it
a good
says, I also love Strange Academy. Reminds me of X-Men Academy. Yeah. One of my fave teams. Yes, yes. Strange Academy was a fun time. And I'm enjoying like what they're doing with Doom Academy right now. And how like in the other parts of the Doom event, especially in that one world under Doom, issue number 3, like Doom I fell in love with Doom hard. But
yeah, we
like yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, there's Doom bots, there's Doom bots." The only time you see Doom bots are in Doom Academy, nowhere else. They are pressed to find something wrong with this man.
Oh my god. Okay, last thing about Nettie. So, I brought the books that I had by her and then bought more because Sister Sci-Fi was selling books there. But I thought you'd be interested in this. I got to key in with her since I stopped it through the line like 3-4 times. But she wrote in the back of my copy of She Who Knows and gave the
Nice.
order that she says you should read the other books because they're all tied to each other somehow.
Yeah.
And she was
Mhm.
making a joke about how her publisher was like, "Don't tell people that that's how that's how you're supposed to read it because it's kind of all over the place." And I was just like, she was telling me, and I was like, "There's no way I'm going to remember this." But I didn't say that. I just was like, "Would you mind writing that in the back of the book?" So she gave the order. I'll take a picture of this and send it to you because I know you like some of
Okay,
those
yeah.
by her.
Yeah, Who Fears Death is like one of my top 10 favorite sci-fi books of all time.
Yeah.
It's an amazing book. If y'all haven't read the Nettie Okorafor's Who Fears Death, it's heavy. Content warnings, please advise you to look at them
Yeah.
and determine for yourself whether or not you're going to read it after that. But like Nanette Okorafor's Who Fears Death is absolutely fantastic.
Big facts.
Like,
Yeah, we don't just read comics around here, y'all. We're avid readers all
yeah.
together. So yeah. Everybody's saying what's up to Dwayne.
Uh-oh, look at
It is a chopper hat. It is indeed a chopper hat. You gotta go run and go cop that from Kim Beckelt on Instagram. She's got all kinds of stuff.
dope.
If you have
Yeah.
her bonnet or just want a bonnet because I don't know why, she has Blerd bonnets as well and stickers and things. She's done quite a few of the other straw hats for these types of hats too. So go support Black Blerd businesses. Let's see, what's this?
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to click on
Oh, no,
that.
go ahead. You got it.
Yeah. Doom number 4 is about to be crazy. I'm
Woo!
excited for that. Cause you don't like I'm not gonna do spoilers. I'm sorry, I can't give that away. But like things happen in issue number
You
3,
don't
and
you
now
don't
it's
say, Keisha.
yeah, yes, yes,
Things
yes,
happen.
things happen, and I'm so excited. And now it's Doom, and he has to go up against Dormammu, and he's the only one. He's the only one, like on the planet that could do anything. Like
Period. The excitement is everything. I
I am
love this. I love
enjoying.
this new love affair with Doom that you have going.
Oh, yo, my baby. If anybody could ever find the Book of Doom omnibus that is under $150, please send it my way. Okay.
Yeah,
I
but
will
you're
pay
alright.
international shipping if possible
She wants the chunky, hefty hardcover joint.
because it's out of print and you can't find it anywhere in this country.
That's not ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only found it once in the UK and couldn't find it ever again. Like, ah, it's fine.
Somebody
It's
got
fine.
it. We're gonna find it.
Somebody is.
Dwayne said,
All
"Oh
right.
yeah, facts."
Yeah, it's I've been enjoying my read so far. Very much so. Have you
Yes, I
been reading?
the only thing that I've been reading is once I got because I was excited about the novelty of the vinyl associated with each issue. I got
Yeah.
into What's the Furthest Place from Here, and I read 1 through 3, so I could specifically talk about it today. And hold on, let me grab
Mhm.
the right one. So, What's the Furthest Place from Here is giving like post-apocalyptic kind of grunge. We're in this world where everybody is that's surviving on the streets or whatever is separated into these families, and they have like weird names that are like kind of giving 50s gangs type of vibes. But
Okay.
everyone is kids, there's no adults. Something happens with the adults where they end up going to somewhere called the wasteland. So like these families had previously been growing by these beings called the strangers dropping kids and babies off with different families, and then you just take them in, because if you leave them out they would die because there's creatures and everything else. So it's like unsafe to not be within some type of protected dwelling at night. Okay.
Mhm.
So the first 3 issues is kind of crazy because you just get dropped into the grits, right? Of what this is like for one particular family called, I think they're called the Academy or whatever, that are all together. And the reason why the vinyl association is there is because this family that we start off following, where we're like learning the lay of the land and what's going on in this world, their protected dwelling is clearly like an old vinyl shop. And so you see them all in there, and they're like basically associating things to different vinyl. And it's funny because it's like there's clearly that connection to that, and like some measure of connection to music, but it's also unclear if they've ever heard music before or had anything to
Oh.
play the vinyl on. So it's just interesting to see that. But what's really cool is, so this is the first one. I'll just show the first one because I don't want to
Hey, John.
spoilers or whatever. But this is how it comes. Um and each issue comes with its respective vinyl, and the vinyl comes with like a little card that allows you to, I put it away so I wouldn't mess it up, but it comes with a little card so you can download the songs and a digital version of the book. But I was
Okay.
like, I'm gonna be reckless and read them. But I was grateful to Cape and Cow because they hooked me up with the signed edition because the creator stopped by there. The art style is cool. To me, it's giving like 80s punk vibes, kind of. But I
Yeah.
like it. There's a certain amount of like, because it's all kids, they're all cursing way too much and not really listening to each other. But there's like a clear leader. The leader of the group is this black girl, and she's like got everybody wrapped up for safety and whatever. And there's like some, they don't tell you, but there's an understanding that once you get to be an adult, you just disappear. They don't know where you're going, whatever. It's just a thing that happens, right? And it's
Mhm.
interesting because you see them all talking as kids, but they're like drinking and doing whatever the heck they want. And one of them is very largely pregnant. So it's like, how, you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of things
Yeah.
that are unsaid. So you're just kind of curious. But then some things happen and you see how the other families pull up. Now, the first family that you see is wild because they're all wearing these like cartoon pig masks. So it's very much giving like creepy horror vibes. What the hell is happening? And you don't
Yeah.
understand like the structure that keeps them all separated. So they all have their own like turf or neighborhoods and they don't cross them. But that family, the family with the pig faces, chases an adult into the academy's family turf. And they recognize him because he used to be a part of their family before when he was a kid. And he has been hurt some type of way. and he has a map to somewhere that's supposed to be like a fairy tale place where, things are safe for everybody regardless of your age, type of thing, and he gives it to the pregnant girl. So that's just like the gist of, and then when they're done with their altercation, they go back to check on him, and there's like a trail of blood, but he's gone. So it's all this crazy, and then like the next issue we get to see more of these other families. They're traveling, trying to find someone. It's crazy, like, and I'm like, the twist that you see about kind of what's going on is nuts.
Mhm.
So I'm excited, and I'm glad that I have 3 more of these issues with the vinyl, because the songs that go along with it, like, so one of
Mhm.
them, like when the other family pulled up, like, "Oh, we heard you're breaking the laws and that you're harboring an adult in there." And they're like, "Well, I guess we are breaking the law now, but the only reason why we have an adult in here is because y'all broke the law and chased them into our territory." So they like, it's funny because they're kids, so they all like have their huddles together trying to figure out who's really in trouble for breaking the laws. And they're like, "What do you think
Oh my
you think they're talking about something important?" They're like, "What do you think they're talking about?" It's hilarious because it's like they're kids trying to just do it. So, but during that time when the other group came to like confront them or whatever, the second song on that vinyl was like hella funny. So it's just, I love a
Okay.
good soundtrack or a playlist for anything. So for them to do this, and it's giving like the same, or it actually kind of like enhances the whimsy in this like really terrible situation that they're in, I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
It's a vibe so
I
far.
love
Yeah, I can't wait to get into 4 through 6. And then apparently there's like, because this came out in 2022, there's already like a couple of trades of this. So I have a feeling I'm gonna just like, just off these
get
first
it.
3 hours, I'm gonna go get the rest of them. I am sad that
Yeah.
they did with vinyl, but at least they started it off that way. So I'm interested to see if it's clear why they stopped it, other than like the fact that a
Money.
lot of people's books got held up because the vinyls didn't come out. Because like they were even supposed to be like special edition colors. Like the only one
Mhm.
that I got from that first printing was my issue 2, and that vinyl is white. But if you look at how they were like supposed to be printed up, it was supposed to be pink. So I'm like,
Mm. Something
I think,
happened.
yeah, something happened. But I'm
Something
glad that I
happened.
got these first 6, and I'll probably do like a video and play some of the vinyl just because it's such a cool thing. But yeah, I'm obsessed.
That's dope. I love when music is in is weaved into stories. I love it so much. I mean, obviously you get that in movies and TV and
Yeah.
stuff, but like when you see it in literature and you can feel the music going, like it just adds a beautiful layer
Yeah.
to the experience of the story. So that's
100%.
dope. I
Yeah,
love
like
that.
even in one of the other issues, they like beat up one of the other families, and they take off running, and the music is clearly supposed to go with when they're running away, like, "Beat them up. All right, get out of here," type of vibes. It's hilarious.
So that is so.
Yeah.
I love that. So
So yeah.
like you're gonna get the trades for that
Oh,
and
100.
just catch up.
Yeah, it's definitely Pink Riot approved. If you can get your hands on the vinyl, then definitely like put. I think Cape and Cow still has some of them, but like
Mhm.
I said, they're a little more because the ones that they have left are like the duo that created this came to the shop recently, so they signed like all of their stuff. So it will be a little more, but it's kind of cool.
Oh, sorry.
No, I read.
John's Comics with Kids says, I read a fantasy book called The Name of the Wind, which used music a bunch. Very powerful and
Yes.
effective.
Oh my! Listen, let me tell y'all. Okay,
Is that
these
that big
books.
chunky book that
And
you
and
were
it
reading?
is, and it
Oh,
is.
good.
Listen, the way that I strictly read science fiction and fantasy by authors of color, and someone close to me talked about how The Name of the Wind was their favorite book. So I was like, you're going to make me read this white man's book. 8 down. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Name of the Wind went crazy. And you're absolutely right. There was music all through that. And as much as I love Name of the Wind, Wise Man's Fear was even better. Like, don't get me started. Don't get me
Oh my
started.
god.
Yes,
Hillary
Rachel
says
agreeing.
Patrick
Very good.
Rothfuss better finish that series.
Listen, the way that Patrick Rothfuss is on my shit list because, like, why? What we doing? And then also the person who recommended the series to me is on my shit list because they didn't tell me that y'all been waiting on book 3.
Yeah.
And
That's how.
been playing in our faces and just giving us all of these novellas. It's like, stop playing with me and give us this last book now. Like,
I agree. That's how I feel about
sorry to give y'all
Rage of
so much
Dragons.
energy. It's just I'm
No.
still hot.
It's valid. That's valid. Everybody has that one author that they are pissed that person has never finished the series.
Yes.
Evan Winter
Listen, we're looking
is
at you,
mine.
Evan. We're waiting. We are
So,
waiting for the Demon King, okay?
right?
Okay, John's kid said,
Oh,
heck
that's the
yeah, Brie.
title for the third book?
Great sequel. Yeah, it's like the Demon King or the Demon Lord or something like that. But yeah, we're waiting on book 3 from Evan too. Rachel said, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and get on that soapbox.
Yeah.
Get on that soapbox.
It's a thing.
It
We
yeah.
need y'all to quit playing. Like, and what makes me the most mad, and then I promise I'll move on, but this is a sore subject. What makes me the most mad about this shit is that you have people who just like will be like, we're not getting that book. And I'm like, don't say that. Why would you say? I feel like,
Don't
oh
put
girl,
that
off of the
energy
new
out there.
Candyman. Don't say that. She said, don't say that. Because why would you say that? No. I need Patrick Rothfuss to stop hanging out with George R. Martin because George R. Martin likes to play in our face too. Like we haven't been waiting
and
over
he's
a
doing that
decade
on
for the next
purpose.
book.
He laughed.
He literally
he's never
will
gonna
be
finish that.
He will be at cons talking about, hopefully I don't die before I finish. Shut your face and go. Why are you at the con? Go sit down and finish writing because what are you doing?
He's never gonna finish that book for y'all. Never.
No, listen, George R. Martin is not, and I'm cool with that.
No.
But don't you speak that over Patrick Rothfuss because I need that last book. Okay? Everybody send Patrick Rothfuss and Evan Winter some love, some virtual love right now. A digital hug, if you will. Because what we're not about to do is not hear the end of these stories. Okay?
Care packages. I think we should all.
That's right. Yes. We'll make you some cookies,
petition.
Evan. Right.
Yep. Just be like, get well soon.
Rachel said,
and
don't
if he
put
says
that into the world.
Yep.
Yes.
Send
George
the
R. Martin is on the top of the shit list because why? How did we get the whole series on TV, whether we should have or not? Just saying that.
Yeah, like didn't like the quality of that show get worse after they caught up with the books?
They caught up with the books. And this is my theory. All right. So y'all are getting this live on Beyonce's internet. I'm about to look like a crazy person, but whatever. This is my theory. Okay. So that whole series, okay, so the Song of Ice and Fire, all that, okay, George R. Martin, he was like, this is where the book stopped. I'm still writing it. The series blows up. It goes crazy. The fandoms go nuts and collide. You got the book fandom versus the TV fandom. Also, y'all not finna read them books. The TV series left. No, I'm so serious because it was such a trudge because the POVs are nuts and there's no context as to like where in time the things are happening. So it's a mess. Until you get into it, it's a cluster cuss. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I don't put Patrick Rothfuss and George R. Martin in the same boat, even though a lot of people do, because that's just not my bag. They left some of the best part. I mean, I know this happens anytime with TV series or movies or whatever, but my favorite part about the books was left out of the TV series. So I already knew, okay? Already knew. The gray lady was not in the TV series, and that they just gonna have to sit with that L for forever. But those of us who read the book, we know. But here's my
Oh my
theory.
goodness.
The series got up to where the TV show got up to where the books stopped, right? And he was
Mhm.
like, "You have creative control. You could do whatever the fuck you want except this." Because he's maintained that he knows how it
Yeah, yeah.
ends, okay?
I've heard
So he
that
was like,
as well.
"You
Yeah.
can do whatever you want with the TV series except this." And they were like, "All right, bet. We're about to go off the rails." That first series, the first season of them going off the rails, I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. But then it just started going like do 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 do. And that last season, I
They didn't
was
care.
an affront. It was they were just like, what's gonna make
They didn't
people lose
care.
their damn minds and talk about this for forever? We're gonna make it absolute flaming hot garbage, and everyone will
I
continue
heard
talking about it.
I remember the news coming out like, "Yo, was she wearing Uggs? Was that a
Bruh,
boom mic?" Like
bruh. Did somebody
like,
Starbucks?
what
Did
happened
somebody
with
Starbucks?
costumes?
I'm like, did y'all
Right.
fire the person who's supposed to catch these things? Like crazy. But even outside of that, like the choices that they made on how they ended that,
Mhm.
egregious. Egregious errors.
Mm.
But yeah, that's my theory. They told him the crazy eye. That's right. Yes, yes, I'm giving the crazy eye because that's how angry I am about
No,
it.
I think that's
They
a
told him
it's
to
a
do.
valid.
He was like, "You can do whatever you want except for this." And so they really just went off the rails, and that's why I went to shit. And then because everybody knew that that was somewhat what happened, they're like, all right, well, I'm just gonna wait and finish the books. And now George R. R. Martin's like, dang, I don't even know how I'm gonna get there. He like boxed himself into a corner
Does he even
and just
want
has to
to? I
scrap with
mean,
it.
like,
He probably doesn't. He probably shouldn't. Like the
yeah.
vitriol that people were spouting at how trash that last season was. He's
But I mean,
probably
that
fearing for
wasn't
his
his
life.
fault. No,
It
that
was
last
though.
season probably
It
wasn't.
was though, because had he finished it on time, because if we're being real, that was a whole decade to write one book. A whole decade,
He didn't want
Keisha.
to. He didn't want to. He didn't want to.
And he just
He was
really ain't going to
enjoying
now.
his
But all
life.
I know is Patrick Rothfuss need to get on his shit. So does Evan Winter. That's all I'm saying. Okay. John's Comics with Kids said, I would say Martin wrote the shot list himself, but he's too slow for that. Well, listen.
Mhm.
Yes, he ain't writing nothing. I will send him a one.
I
Yes,
am a
I
white
am a
woman.
white woman in America. I should be able to finish my series in a timely fashion. All of that.
Hold on. Hillary said George was just gonna put it in his will that the TV show ending will have to do.
I
Like,
hate it. Hey, Rachel said he consulted closely on it. Yeah, and his consultation was, all right, now that's too close to what I think I'm gonna write, so don't do it. And they just were like, well, damn, George, what else do you want us to do? That's what
he said,
that
"Fucking
was.
figure it out."
Yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, don't get me
Oh.
started. But yes, shout out to y'all who have read The Name of the Wind and The Wise Man's Fear. And if you've read the novellas, tell me if I should stop being stubborn and go ahead and read them, because I heard that one of them was about old girl who lives in the under little catacomb areas or whatever, and I really liked her. But I'm also like on principle, like I'm not reading these damn novellas. Give me that last book. Tell
I
me if
can't
it
with
was
you.
helpful to read the novellas while we wait,
See,
or if I should just keep being stubborn.
I'm not someone who reads tomes, so y'all got that. I will support
Oh.
from a distance.
Listen, just like
Um,
I love some omnibussy, baby. Let me if she
nah,
thick, if she
a
thick, thick,
tome,
if she thick, thick, listen.
nah. That I struggle through the Dandelion series, and that's one
Oh,
of like some of my favorite books of all time. Is in
that's a
the
different
first two
bag
books.
entirely. That is a
No.
listen. It is though. I swear to you, Keisha, I would not lie to you in general, but definitely not about this. The way that it reads so smooth, and then also the audiobooks were fire too.
How long are these audiobooks though?
We're not gonna mention that, but they're
No, no, no,
very
no, no, no,
good.
no, 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 no.
All right,
We're
hold
not
on.
gonna
Let me
do
look at
that. We're gonna give me an actual number
okay, okay.
because that's
Y'all
insane.
see how she
I
just gathered me up
struggle.
like that?
No, I struggle with anything that's like over 20 hours because that is
But
a
it's so
commitment.
good. It doesn't even feel like that. It really doesn't. You know how
Nope,
some
I'm
things are like,
lying because I'm trying to sound like I'm really, really good. My attention span is next to nothing. Squirrel, and I'm changing directions.
but it was see, Rachel confirmed. Name of the wind flies by, and it does. I see what you did there, but the wind flies. Okay, sorry. But yes. Okay, and Rachel, you're saying why wouldn't I read the novellas? It's so good. Yes, Name of the Wind flies
Oh,
by.
28 hours. That's a
It,
day.
it's 27 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you very much.
I know you're not fighting over no 5 minutes. It's 28 hours.
5
That's
minutes
a
makes a
day.
difference. I'm telling you. And then it's like you listening to it on like you could listen to it easily on 2 times speed, and it won't feel like that. Why you looking at me like that? I'm serious. It's so good. And the pacing is fire. So you don't even feel like it's that long.
Mm.
Sheena said
I struggle
16
when
hours.
it says 16 hours for regular books.
So just I
I'm
mean, it's not like you got things to do. It's not like you're gonna listen to it all in one sitting. Put it on, go feed the chickens, do whatever. And I promise you, it won't even feel like that. I'm just saying, go about your daily tasks.
Wait, no, 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 no. Oh, you just reminded me. Oh crap. Okay, so the sun, I know this is like a hard, you just reminded me. Okay, so
Oh my
the
God,
sun
Keisha,
has
what?
been setting later than usual, and we have a timer on the chicken door. And
Uh-huh.
apparently the chickens didn't get inside their coop last night. So at 1 a.m, Malik taps me. He's like, babe, I think the chickens are still outside. And they were. So at 1 a.m, we had to go out and like catch them and put them in a coop.
Oh no.
So
Y'all, the babies was about to be fox fodder. Ain't that some shit? And you was about to forget today if I hadn't said nothing.
yes.
Oh my gosh. Well, you're welcome. Okay, you see, Rachel hit us with the chickens whose names are you gonna give a sneak peek,
Okay.
or are you gonna people dig
So
for it?
collectively, the names
Wait,
of the
you're gonna
Cluck
tell them
sisters.
instead of making them dig through the videos?
I mean, it would be nice if y'all dig through the videos, but I will be kind because I like talking
Okay.
about my babies.
All right, all right.
So
Y'all won with that
collectively, they are the Cluck sisters. They are amazing. They are
one.
barred rock chickens. They are black chickens with a genetic mutation that look like stripes. My babies. I see your judgment, but it's okay.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not.
So
I love
there's Flappy, who is adorably stupid. Then there's Nubia. There's Arnold. I did not name most of these chickens. I feel like I need to say that. I did not name most of these chickens. So what did I say? I said
Flappy,
Flappy,
Arnold,
Arnold,
Nubia.
Nubia, who is named after comic book character, obviously. Um, Zebra, pronounced Deborah. And then
Boy!
uh and then Barack Obama, who is my absolute favorite. She comes into the house. That's my baby that hangs out with me. I
Oh
walk
my god.
around with her.
Yes.
That is my
Very good.
sweetheart. There we go.
Period. So I don't want to hear none of y'all saying we don't do nothing nice to you because we just gave y'all the answers for what is that? 2? No. Didn't we answer another one? We answered 2 of the
Hillary
questions.
said Hillary said, do you ever yell, "Hey Arnold?" Yes. So it happened one time, and that's because Arnold dug a hole in the in our fence, and then Arnold, got out. So I was like going off on this chicken. So yes, that has happened once. That's because Arnold is a little a-hole who made me realize I have to redo my entire chicken run.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, and since we had this crazy conversation, should the magic word be Rothfuss or should it be Gray Lady?
I
Because they
think
have to give the
Rothfuss.
magic word to get more points. Okay, so the magic word is going
Rothfuss.
to be Rothfuss. There you go, Rothfuss. So you got an answer to 3 of the questions.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then, okay, finally, since y'all are here, right? Okay. Last episode, we
Oh
were
my God.
here. We were gathered here.
Yes.
We were talking about merch
Yeah.
for Omnibussy, right? And y'all thought I was playing. And the very next morning, I had sent mock-ups to Bree
Oh my gosh.
for Omnibussy merch.
Yes. Y'all the way I
And
hollered.
apparently the merch, Bree is like, I don't know about it because it looks like it has a queef in it. So I'm gonna show y'all.
You weren't supposed to say that. You were supposed to let them say what they think it looks like. See, she's trying to be biased.
Okay. Act like I didn't say that. Here we go.
What does that look like to y'all?
I'll wait. I think it looks cool.
I like everything
Like
about it except for this little bit in the middle.
so
What
Bree
does it
doesn't
look
like
like? What does that look like to y'all? What comes to
the
mind
the
when you see that little
visual.
poof there?
Not a poop.
I said poof.
All right.
Thank you. Looks like the book is passing gas. You should have made a post of that text thread. I said, it looks like a queef.
It does. But I was like, isn't that the point? Like,
No, because that makes it seem like it's funky.
So then what should be there? Because like if you block that out and it's just open space, I feel like it's too much space.
That's why I
So like
said
there
it
needs
needs to
to
either look like the top half of somebody's face with their nose resting in the crack of the book, or it just needs to be a stack of thick books like omnibuses or something. Okay, hold on. Rachel said maybe sparkles would make it less ... because it looks like
yeah.
what? A queef.
I don't hate that queef thing, but all right, I'll change it to sparkles. I'm like, if we're gonna be raunchy, be
My back
raunchy,
on this.
you know.
So y'all want to buy the shirts that look like it's a queef? Somebody okay.
I'll do sparkles.
They said or
Hillary says it looks like a book fart.
A book fart. See? And I liked this one. She did another one that had like a little green in
This
it.
is
That
the
was
other one.
cute.
Oh right, I did. There was
Yeah.
one with green in it.
I liked everything
Okay.
about the design. Come on, Watermark, you fancy bitch. Go ahead, Keisha.
Oh, absolutely.
But I just didn't like, yes, Rachel said with sparkles, but I just didn't like that it looked like a fart because we not nasty book sniffers. It smells like book. You know, it doesn't smell like something else. You know? I don't know. Somehow the
Okay, you
fart
can literally take that sentence, take out book, and put anything else in.
somehow the fart visual makes it feel nasty. I was with it until like we know that we're towing that line by calling it omnibusy, but the fart just makes it gross to me. I don't know how. It just does.
All right, so we can do it with sparkles. I do like the sparkles idea.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm no
I
longer
do
a
like
teenager.
that.
I grew out of my queef shirt wearing days. See? We don't want the
I
queef on a
haven't.
shirt.
I still am immature as fuck sometimes.
Rachel
So
said
like
maybe Rachel said maybe smell lines without the cloud lines plus sparkles.
okay, so
Okay.
I did try the smell lines and I felt like that made it look worse.
We don't want it to look like it stinks. That's why I was like, it's
Yeah.
okay if the omnibus is closed, you know, or if it's like a
Yeah.
stack of omnibuses where you just can see that they're thick. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
Okay.
would fill the space if it's like 3 or 4 books stacked on top of each other.
All right,
Then it's like
so
kind
the
of
top
stood.
half is good though.
Yeah, listen, I love everything else about it. I just didn't like the visual, the fart visual. But you have 3 at the bottom now. Wait, what?
What?
What you talking about, Rachel?
Yeah.
I meant like 3 books stacked.
Oh, you talking about smell lines? I'm not sure. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I don't know.
yeah,
Like when I did it with the smell lines, it looked much worse
like it
than
looks
this.
funky because you get smell lines when it doesn't smell good.
Yeah.
See,
Once again, I'm fine either way. I'm not invested in any one way or the other.
oh my gosh. And then I like that the other one says bust that omnibusy wide open. That just tickles me every time. And I just feel like, you know, the adding the smell lines is egregious. I just feel like it's taking it a step too far, you know?
Oh my
But
goodness.
I
All
love that
right.
you guys are on this. I love that people have been signing the messages that y'all have been sending to us with Omnibusy Gang because period. That's
We're gonna use
that's the
that anytime we
mission.
talk about them.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I hope y'all know I
Oh,
was trying to do a video, a Omnibusy video, and I'm cracking up laughing in all all the clips. It's so unserious. I was like, okay, I think it'll be funny if I can get like a couple clips where I'm just snipping the hell out of the book and at the end I'm laughing, but I couldn't stop laughing. So we're gonna give it another go this weekend, but please.
okay, Rachel. I didn't even notice that until you brought that up. Rachel says there's 3 smell lines on there now. I was focused more on the clouds than anything. So
Yeah,
you're
see,
right.
if you take the clouds off, it looks like the smell lines are already there. So to me, that implies that it
Yeah.
does not smell good. And it's supposed to be
All
like a
right.
pleasant
Yeah.
smell, you know?
All right. Yeah. Hold on. Let me see. I can do that another time because we
Yeah.
definitely it's like
Yeah,
hour
we definitely
48.
over time. But we appreciate y'all for coming through. We gave y'all the answers to 3 of the questions, so there's no excuses. Everybody should be able to get like a bunch of entries just from tuning into today's episode. Everybody's automatically
Mhm.
gonna get 4 if you commented in the chat already. And yeah, and then we got some more. You have until our show next weekend to get as many entries as you can. I'd love to see all of you do omnibusy posts and tag us in them. I think that's going to bring me a lot of joy if you do it. Um, thank you for following us. Thank you for celebrating our 6-month, our happy birthday. Is that what we were calling it? Happy birthday.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all because we couldn't do this without you. Make sure you like, share, follow, subscribe, tell a friend to do the same. Um, Shout out to our Patreon supporters. We really appreciate y'all. Also, all of this activity of y'all like upgrading tiers literally
Yeah.
so many happy dances and jigs every time this happened. Like, okay, wait a minute. So, yes, shout out to all of you beautiful humans who are supporting us because, these comics and these conventions
They
ain't
not
gonna
gonna
pay
pay
for
for them.
themselves. So, we out here trying to get this money and not let it get us.
But please know you can start for free on our
Yes,
Patreon. Like,
yeah,
all the support is
yes.
necessary. It is loved and welcomed.
Absolutely. Even if you can't support via Patreon, just sharing our pages, tagging us in your posts, sharing about this giveaway, sharing any of our posts about our episodes. When you get done here, if you had such a great time that you want to go watch one of our older videos, that's awesome. Or, even if you're about to go to sleep, just start at playing at the first one and click play all so we can get some more views. That's supporting us too. And that's free 99. We know what it'd be
Yes.
like, but we appreciate you.
Uh-oh, what happened? All right, well, Imma help close it out. Y'all, thank you for supporting us. This has been amazing. This has only been 6 months, and we can only imagine what's gonna happen for our first year. We love y'all, and we hope that you have the greatest of nights. Pick Riot out. I definitely found more. All right, how many variants are there?
11.
Damn. Go ahead. No,